Round 2. Here we go. Feels weird to bridge these. They just got a different bend. I know that I'm just like a texture person and I need to get used to it. I'm gonna bitch and moan and complain until they're proper though. 4 of Wands. 5 of Wands. That one back. I don't want Wands next to Wands. 10 of Pentacles. Ace of Wands. Speaking of Ace of Wands and 10 of Pentacles, I didn't end up going to trivia. But it's because my sister texted me and asked, and I was like, well, I want to say no, but the only reason I'm saying no is because I want to avoid being social. So I probably should, since I didn't go to the last game night. I stayed home and did nothing. 10 of Wands. And then she was like, I actually have a lot of work to catch up on, and I want to do laundry, and I want to chill, because she's been working really hard lately. 5 of Pentacles. So she was like, I just want to stay home tonight. The Ancient White Oak, ultimate spiritual protection. So we texted my other sister and asked if she was going, and when she said she also didn't want to go tonight, I was like, you know what, fine, it's fine. I don't need to go. I'm not going to be the only one that shows up from my family. The blue car, synchronicities. So, you know, none of us Frosts went to trivia tonight. It's okay. But it worked out though, because if I had gone to trivia, I wouldn't have time to set up the deck on Etsy. I wouldn't have time to nail down all those quotes and get the information I need. Divine Justice, Karmic Retribution. I thought about renaming this one Dharma and Karma, but I didn't like it. I went back to Divine Justice and Karmic Retribution. But having the time, Heron, which spiritual inheritance, but it's also peace, tranquility, you know, all that stuff. Having the time to really sort out the Etsy for the cards and get my production plan in full swing and take those necessary steps that I've been waiting to do this for weeks. Because what had happened was, Knight of Wands, I ordered these early April, and they got to Manassas, Virginia, and the order disappeared, just gone. The Eye of the Storm, and they sat there for over like 21 days or something. So after like 21 days of them being missing, and I ordered them like April 3rd, so it's like the end of April, and I'm like, where's my fucking cards? And they're like, okay, well, it must be lost. So they were like, okay, we'll wait till May 17th, and if they're not there by May 17th, then we will reprint the order for you. So I was like, fine. So I worked on the trainer deck, and I printed out Judgment. I printed out the new set. They reprinted it for me and shipped those. Oh my god! They shipped those out. Oh, this is a new one. The Shift, Dimensional Travel. It's the original World card. I really liked it, and I thought it was in this deck, but I didn't see it when we came out with the original version, so I added it back in. I really like that card, though. I'm happy it's back. High Priestess. So I made the, I finished the trainer deck while I was waiting for these to come in. But now, Page of Cups. After I finish separating the Oracle and the Tarot decks, I'm going to have 3 separate decks for sale, you know? I got a lot done. The Star. And I'm thinking about expanding into some kind of other product, but I'm not really sure what yet. 8 of Cups. Because I don't really believe you need a million tools in order to do what you need to do here as a practitioner of all sorts of stuff and things. The Chimera, the Twin Flame. I have always been able to do anything I need to do without tools. Tools are helpful, but they're not necessary. Tower. And your tools aren't going to be the same as anybody else's tools. The Horned Owl, Wisdom and Discernment. So, as much as I like the idea of getting into crystals, I've never actually needed crystals to do what I do. The Karmic. Oh, I love this one. We are both the student and the teacher. Got put on this one. Because as scary as the Karmic card is here, Karmics are not scary, they're not evil, and we are all Karmics. So I wanted that to be impressed there. Everybody's a Karmic, even though it's got like scary imagery, it's just for shits and giggles. Ooh, the Devil right afterwards. Interesting. I feel like I need a nap. I am happy I stayed home. Oh, and I forgot. The masculine and feminine cards, I put like a title on them too. So it's not just the Divine Feminine anymore. It's the Beauty, the Divine Feminine. And the masculine is the Beast. Because he's like half lion, half man. The Honey Badger, Unconditional Love. So now the masculine and feminine cards are the Beauty and the Beast. I thought that was pretty fitting. Four of Pentacles. Man, this is taking forever. The Sun. Looks like it might rain. Queen of Wands. Emperor. Eight of Wands. There we go. Ace of Pentacles. Look, they're starting to get that perfect bend. Oh man, I have to do this again afterwards. The Nephilim. When instead of it just being the Nephilim, I made this one the Nephilim alignment. Masculine, feminine, light, and dark. It's a pretty wordy, but we got it all on there. I had to reduce the font on some of them, so like the font isn't totally consistent across all cards, like the Oracle cards, because they have more words, you wind up with a smaller font. But all of the tarot cards have a larger font that's pretty consistent. For the Mirror, the tag was see through their eyes. Oh, this is the other new one. The Cardinals, which originally I told the AI on this card in particular they were allowed to use red, and instead of making the Cardinals red, it's almost like they just like pumped the Cardinal full of energies. But that one is just red, and then this one has like a blue right in the heart space. It almost reminds me of like heart space activation, bringing color to a colorless world or something. There's something ominous about those trees in the background. And that one is clearly not on the same level as this one. But the Cardinals represent passed on loved ones. And I've been seeing cardinals every single day. Every time I go outside, there's a cardinal in those trees. There must be a nest nearby. But I'm seeing them everywhere I go. Lake Elkhorn, the backyard, the front yard, the serpent, healing. And there was a debacle with Spirit when I was trying to find the tag for that card, the snake. Because originally I was like, okay, deception. Then I was like, okay, that's not it. Illusion, and Spirit denied that one too. And I was like, shedding skin, and Spirit said no. Eight of Swords. And I went through all of the typical meetings. I even did like friendship because of the Ivy, and Spirit denied that one too. Anxiety, Nine of Swords. But then it finally accepted the word healing. So that snake, the main keyword there is healing. The divine counterparts, union and reunion. I feel like it was healing because no matter how bad you think a person is, they're just unhealed.